Hey guys, what's up? It's me, AQUATIC, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be one that I actually filmed around a year and a half ago. I really enjoyed doing that video, and since it is so old and obviously things have changed, I thought I would redo this video for you again, and it is my nighttime routine when it comes to taking care of my betta fish and other animals, primarily of course my bettas. So I figured right now would be the perfect time to film it. Also, it is getting later in the day, and so I'm about to go get ready for the evening and kind of start everything. So I figured let me just go ahead and film this video because it's already that time of the day, and I think it would be really fun to do. Plus, oh my gosh, the weather is so nice outside. It is so hot. Oh, I'm about to die with all these, with all this lighting for filming. I'm like so hot right now. But anyway, I'm about to go take a shower, put on my pajamas, and get ready to actually start my nighttime routine. So if you're interested in seeing what I do when it comes to taking care of my betta fish and the stuff I do at night and taking care of my other animals, then keep on watching today's video. Okay guys, it's definitely nighttime now, so we're gonna go ahead and start the nighttime routine. I'm in my pajamas, so they're gonna be really baggy. Obviously I don't have makeup on. I'm about to also do skincare, so I'm gonna have my cat ears on and a mask on. It's clear so you won't be able to see it, but I love doing my skincare at night as well when I take care of my animals. It's a great way to relax and do that and get that done as well, and I just really enjoy doing both things together. So I'm gonna be looking a little rough. So if you're like, this girl is crazy, it's because I'm in my pajamas, I don't got makeup on, my hair is wet, it is just got out of the shower, and I'm doing my skincare. So but that is literally how I do it every single night, and so it's always when I'm in my pajamas getting ready for bed. I love to do like all my chores in my pajamas, doing my skincare. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, I do special things such as tank cleanings and giving medicine to my fish if they need that as well. Luckily, my fish haven't needed medicine in a really long time, but now my beloved betta fish, Shang Dawson, that is the last betta left from my very first spawn that I ever bred. He is just going down. He's not doing good at all. I've tried to treat him completely naturally for as long as I could now, and he did get better for a while, but he's just going down, and the natural stuff really isn't helping anymore. I don't like using the heavy chemicals and like the Betta Fix, which I won't use ever, but I don't really like using that stuff in general because sometimes it is so hard on the fish, it just kills them right away and they don't have a fighting chance of getting better. So anyway, I'm making one last attempt with actually using like medicine this time along with the natural stuff, because he is really bad off now, unfortunately, and it's really hard on me, guys. Like, it really truly is, because I love him with all my heart. Him and Sundrop are my favorite bettas I've ever had, because they're the bettas that I kept from my very first spawn of a fish that I ever bred. So this is really hard on me. I'm gonna make another attempt, you know, to save him this time with the actual medicine. So I'm gonna do that as well as feed all my betta fish here, and that will of course be what we're doing. So sorry for this long little spiel. I was just now thinking about the medication process and wanted to update you guys and let you guys know that I do in fact do everything in my pajamas and all that. It's just natural for me. Anyway, let's get to it and actually feed the fish and do the medication. I think I'm going to feed the fish first, and then we'll do the medication on Shang's tank.
Time, need a little more time. Coming up soon, what's a little white lie or two? Head first dive, just a 5-hour drive. Been down.
Okay, and so although Tilly and my shrimp are not bettas, they still are aquatics, so I figured why not just feed them as well while we're in here.
Lost in the 213, never wanna get found, just wanna be seen. Any place I got might look back at me, think it's coming around, so you know where I'll be. I'm trying to get lost in the 213.
So for instance, I have been feeding the shrimp this omega-1 shrimp and lobster pellets, but I also really want to get into like feeding them cooked vegetables because I know they could eat those as well. So I'm really interested in doing that, and I'll definitely have to show you guys if I do, which I want to.
I I know that as it unfolds, I only get old. At a quarter of life, I got plans to strike gold. It's not what I had in mind, but it's opened my eyes. The doors are all open and I can walk in and
Okay guys, and then now here is Shang's tank. His symptoms to me seem that of a parasite, to be honest, and so I'm going to treat him with some parasite medicine, but first I'm going to go ahead and feed him. Obviously, of course, I'm using the Fluval Bug Bites, the Betta formula. The tropical formula is also good, but anyway, this is what I'm going to use. And he can hear it, so he knows it's food time, whether he has the strength to get up and get it. I don't know, but like I said, this is really, really hard for me. And so anyway, this is what I'm going to do. Obviously, I just fed him, so I'm gonna add some aquarium salts because that's always good. I also brought some Indian almond leaves in here and the Parazi Pro. Let me go ahead and get that right now. Let me step off of my little ladder. So here's my cat. She's actually laying on my Indian almond leaves, but here's the Parazi Pro. It is for freshwater and marine aquariums or ponds. Ready to use, liquid concentrate, health aid. It treats conditions caused by flukes, tapeworm, flatworms, turbularians. Extremely safe, highly effective. So we'll try that. Here's some Indian almond leaves. So let's go ahead now and try to do that. Let me climb my little self back up. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and add the Parazi Pro. I think it's about 10 drops for a 10 gallon, I think. What's it say? No, 1 teaspoon per 20 gallons. So this is 5. So I'm going to have to like put the smallest amount. But that's what I'm going to do right now. And then I'm going to add the Indian almond leaves and some salt. So let's do it. All right, so I have the lid open. There's just this little hole. And like I said, it's for 20 gallons, a little teaspoon for 20 gallons. So literally we're only gonna put the smallest amount. All right, so I put 6 drops. So I think that should be good. As you can see, it's moving in the water there. I just hope to God it doesn't kill him. It makes me nervous, but I feel like at this point, that's about all we can really do. Yeah, so, and those were 6 tiny drops too, so that really wasn't much. So I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle some salt in here, some just aquarium salt. So this is definitely different, of course, than, whatchamacallit, what's it called? What's it called? Why am I going blank? Epsom salt, duh. This is different. So anyway, I'm just going to sprinkle a little over in this corner, and obviously it'll dissolve over here and move. So there's that, and now let's go ahead and add an Indian almond leaf. If any, oh, I dropped them. Okay, so I got one out here, so I'm just going to go ahead and literally just drop it in, kind of make sure it's like in there and at least doused in the water. But yeah, but like literally, oh sir, that's not the food. You got your water, but what about the food? Oh Lord, see, look how sad. I hate showing this, but anyway, that's just what happens sometimes, and I haven't had this happen in a long time, and this fish means the world to me. Not that the rest of my fish don't mean something to me, but you get what I'm saying. But anyway, anytime anyone ever asks me what I recommend to treat their fish, I'm sorry y'all, but I'm always gonna say aquarium salt, Indian almond leaves. The natural is the best, and then if that doesn't work really, sometimes it's too late to actually help the fish, and there's really nothing you can do. Or, you know, sometimes the I say pharmaceuticals, but you get what I mean. The actual medicines can come into play, but then sometimes they're really bad and they can like kill fish in like 5 to 10 minutes. So there's just no way. I would always go for this. I would always try this first. But I have done this now, of course, so what I'm going to do, go ahead and leave him. I'm going to turn the light off because that will have less stress on him. And then we're going to move on and go do all the babies and the hopeful mom and dad to be. By the way, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to see this in the background and say something about it. Before you do, don't. I don't even use this thing. I got it way before I even started keeping betta fish. Used it for a week and have not ever used it since. And it just sits there, not even plugged up. So don't worry, I don't use this incense thing around like any kind of animal that could be somewhat allergic, whether it's a dog, cat, etc. So anyway, let's go feed the rest of my bettas. Okay guys, now I'm doing my skincare. But anyway, it's time to feed the babies. I'm also going to be feeding these the Fluval Bug Bites. I recommend this food over any food that is not living. This food is actually one that I compare ingredient wise to being really healthy, comparable to stuff such as frozen live bloodworms, which is my favorite thing to feed. But I feel like every time I start conditioning a new pair, I really like to limit my bloodworm usage to the pair themselves, the mom and the dad, because they eat a lot extra during that time. And so I really like to focus feeding them bloodworms just for like that week or two. And I'll normally go to feeding the rest of Fluval Bug Bites, which like I said is a really good food. So like I say, definitely recommend that. So what I'm going to be doing is feeding the babies the Fluval Bug Bites and the mom and dad, hopefully mom and dad, to be the bloodworms. So let's go ahead and feed them.
It's like I'm right on the line, done with biding my time. Just need to push forward, hope it's right into the light. Trying to get lost in the 213, never wanna get found, just wanna be seen. Only place I got might look back at me, I think he's coming around, so you know where I'll be. Trying to get lost in the 213, never wanna get found, just wanna be seen. Only place I got might look back at me, I think he's coming around, so you know where I'll be. 213, I'm coming for ya. Give it all up in California. 213, I'm coming for ya. Give it all up in California. Tryna get lost in the 213, never wanna get found, just wanna be seen. Only place I got might look back at me, I think he's coming around, so you know where I'll be. Tryna get lost in the 213, never wanna get found, just wanna be seen. Only place I got might look back at me, I think he's coming around, so you know where I'll be.
I seriously cannot believe that fish ignoring all that food I gave him. He's never done that. What the heck, Gable? Anyway, I am now, as part of my nightly routine, going to put my female Cheryl in as part of the conditioning process with Gable in the breeding tank. So that's what we're gonna do now. I am just getting her out right here, and we are going to go and put her in the tank. Okie dokie. Alright guys, so I just took my mask off and did a lot of other things as well, such as taking care of my geckos, cleaning out their water dishes, you know, a lot of different stuff like that. So Cheryl has been in with Gable for quite a hot minute now, so I'm gonna go ahead and go get her in and bring her back in the tub. Alrighty guys, and that finishes up taking care of my betta fish for the night. From feeding them to providing medicine for them. That is the main things that I do in a night's work. Not necessarily doing the medicine, but anything that has to do with taking care of them, I do at night. So that was a really good taste into my every night routine. Alright you guys, I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoy kind of getting to see what I do every single night as part of my routine for actually taking care of my bettas and stuff. This is literally what I do every single night, and I really do like the way that I do everything. I'm a night owl. I love doing things at night. Honestly, no matter what it is, all of my chores and just stuff that I do, I like to do it at night. And so I am definitely not a morning person whatsoever. And in the daytime, I like to get out and do stuff, although it's quarantine time, and unfortunately there's not getting out and doing anything right now. But nonetheless, when we're not in quarantine, I like to be out doing other things. So at night, it's just when I like to take time to myself and enjoy taking care of my animals and stuff. I really truly enjoy it that way. So that's what I do, and I really hope you enjoy getting to see that. Before we end this video, I want to go ahead and say thank you to my patrons as always. Dylan, Jeremy, Maddie, Davis, Mercy, Janae, Casey, Amanda, Steven, Crystal, Natalie. Thank you guys so much for being patrons. It means the absolute world to me. If you guys want to be patrons, you get a lot of awesome perks with it, and it really helps me out a lot. If you want to be, the link will be in the description box down below, so definitely go check that out. And other than that, please make sure to give my video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, which you can do by hitting my face right up there, and you can watch another one of my videos by clicking right over there. It would mean the absolute world to me if you guys would come and join the family over here. And other than that, I hope you guys are staying safe out there. I hope you have a great day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and I will see you guys in my next one.